What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Hotline Media. My name's Stonewall J.
I'm Super Duper KJ.
And we're here bringing you guys the weekly media updates.
Let's get into it.
Everyone, we know we missed our Week 4 on the NFL scores, but that's only because what we're going to start doing is we're going to start doing it every 2 weeks. So we may skip a week. Hopefully, if you guys are able to, you can catch up with the scores yourself and then just catch us up on with the next week.
At the end of every video, we're gonna just go over the Week 4 scores. So,
all right, let's go ahead and get into the Week 5 preview. We have tonight's opening game with the Colts going to Massachusetts to face the New England Patriots. If we've said it once, we'll say it 1,000 times. Tom Brady, okay?
Yep.
Just remember that name, Tom frickin' Brady.
Yeah.
You got anything to add on to that?
Not really. I mean, it's Tom Brady and the Patriots. It's Bill Belichick and the Patriots. They don't rebuild, they reload.
No.
Yes, they have kind of started off a little up and down this season. But, I mean, they can always kick it back into high gear like that.
Well, let me go ahead and stop you right there. That I think it's not Bill Belichick. I think it's actually me.
What?
Okay, so you know how Belichick has, like, no emotion, right?
Yeah.
Just like a stone wall. So, therefore, I am the new coach of the Patriots.
Oh
you guys can catch me live on NFL, okay?
Oh, my God. All right.
I'm right.
But for the Colts, I mean, it's Andrew Luck. He's been doing fairly decent.
T.Y.
so
Hilton.
far. T.Y. has also been doing fairly decent. I think he only has...
Is there anybody who hasn't been doing good enough?
For the Colts, not really.
Damn it!
I'm sorry, Colts.
I'm out of here.
But,
I can't deal with it
dang,
anymore.
Bro. Okay. Bye. Dang.
You know, no, I can't even do that. I gotta keep sitting here.
But I think both of us are going to probably agree that the Patriots are going to win.
Yeah. Next we got the Jets and Broncos in New York.
Sunday game.
Yeah, this is a very rough group here. We got Sam Darnold going up against Case Keenum. Me personally, I'm going to take not Case Keenum. No, I'm taking Sam Darnold.
You're taking Sam Darnold.
I'm taking the rookie over a previous no-show playoff quarterback.
Oh, okay. That's an odd way of describing Case Keenum.
For those of you who don't remember, last year, divisional round of the... No, it wasn't divisional. It was the conference round of the AFC Championship, and the Vikings just did not show up against the Eagles.
You mean the NFC, right?
NFC, AFC. It's football. That's all that matters.
Okay. Well, just two things. One, I feel bad for anyone who's going to this game because this game is going to be boring. No offense. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm taking the Broncos. I'm taking Case Keenum and this Broncos team. I mean, Von Miller's still there, so he's still a defensive presence. So, and Sam Darnold's just a rookie, and their offensive line isn't that good, so I'm calling the Broncos.
Oh, okay. All right, next we got Packers and Lions. Once again, I will probably say this every time we do one of our videos, just so everyone can get through their thick skulls.
Okay.
Just because I'm a Packers fan does not mean I am biased with them. If I know they're going to lose, then they're going to lose.
That's true.
Which is why I will actually say that I cannot decide on their next game against the Lions because granted, the Lions are in last place, but Green Bay did have a lot of mess-ups over the past few weeks. So I'm going to call it straight out that this might actually be a close game. I'm calling a time loop over here.
You're calling it? Oh, okay.
Calling a time loop.
Time loop?
Yeah, from back in 2012.
Oh my God.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. Okay, I also agree with him that this is going to be a close game, and with also the on-the-field issues they've been having with Clay Matthews and always getting a roughing the passer penalty,
which is BS.
I agree with that. I completely agree with that. This is just like what is a catch like last year. It's confusing. No one knows. Just
There we yeah.
But I think I'm honestly going to call the Packers on this one. I think Aaron Rodgers is just going to be too much for this for the Lions defense, and Sam Bradford isn't really going to respond.
Sam Bradford.
Oh yeah, Matthew Stafford. My bad.
You got the Ford part. You didn't get anything else after that. All right, next we got the Giants and Panthers. Me personally, I'm liking Shaquan Barkley, but I'm having a trouble trusting OBJ and Eli. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take Christian McCaffrey and Cam Newton, and I'm going with the Panthers on this one.
I completely agree with that, and I completely agree with what you said about that. They had a heartbreaking... No, wait, they did not. Wow. My bad, people.
My bad.
But I think the Panthers are going to win just because it's Cam Newton, Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore. I would say Greg Olsen, but he's out. That's unfortunate. But
you can do more things without a tight end.
That's true. That is completely true. That's
look at the Patriots when Gronk was injured last year.
True.
They did so much and they made it to the Super Bowl.
That's true. But both of us are calling the Panthers here. Cam Newton's just going to be too much for that Giants defense.
All right, next coming up, we got the Titans and the Bills. When it comes to the Titans, Mariota's still out.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I fell asleep. This is going to be a giant snore fest. Oh, my goodness. The Bills, they've been struggling. Yes, they had that surprise win over Minnesota. But, I mean, it could just be a one-week wonder type of thing. And the Titans have been doing surprisingly good.
They're in first
Marcus
place.
Mariota, 3-1. I think I'm going to call the Titans on this one. I think I'm calling the Titans on this one.
Fair enough, my friend. Falcons and Steelers. Everyone, we all know that Falcon stands for one other word, and that is...
Failing?
Choke artist! I'm going to
there's
go
some
ahead and
difference.
take Big Ben and AB on this one.
Okay, he's not wrong, and I'm sorry, Atlanta fans. But, I mean, I think I'm going to call Atlanta on this one. I mean, Steelers still don't have Le'Veon Bell, who was their cornerstone of their offense. He's still out with the contract negotiations. Big Ben has been fairly struggling the past couple weeks. AB has been doing decent. But, I mean, I think Atlanta has this. Yes, they have some injuries to their secondary with Keanu Neal, and now a cornerback, I don't even remember his name. But I think Matt Ryan and Julio are just going to pull it out because the Steelers defense is just not that good, and no one can really stop Julio. What?
He ain't a god!
I get that, but he's one of the best receivers in the league right now.
I don't care. I'd still take AB over him.
I think every non-Atlanta fan would.
Moving on, we have Cleveland and Baltimore. I am going to go ahead and once again place my faith in Baker Mayfield. He had a very relatively close game with Oakland last week.
That was a great game. I watched it. Oh my god.
But I'm going to go ahead and say that, yes, Flacco is on a roll and his offense along with Alex Collins, but I'm placing my faith in Baker Mayfield. Reasons unknown, but I am.
Okay. I'm agreeing with him. I'm placing my faith in Baker too. I mean, he's been showing that he's a really good, solid starting quarterback right now. His game against Oakland, he was flat out like he was pretty good. It's pretty good. Their running game is pretty good. Nick Chubb, this dude had 3 rushes, I think for like 78 yards and like 2 touchdowns. If this offensive line can block like they did last week, they should win every game.
Not just based off of that, not just based off of that right there, but also with Nick Chubb, you want more information other than the past 4 weeks with him? How about you go back to last year when he helped lead Georgia all the way to the national championship in the SEC?
That is also true. That's also true.
That boy racked up probably a good over 200 yards overall season. And he was compiling after coming off of what, an ACL tear? Wasn't it?
I don't even want to think about that injury.
But still, a horrifying injury like that should have ended his football career in general, and he didn't even enter the NFL yet, and now look where he is.
That's true. But I think both of us are calling the Browns here. Ravens are good, but this could just be a fluke.
Maybe. We got the Dolphins and Bengals coming up right here. I'm just going to call Dolphins only because they have been going on a pretty good streak. They're 3-1. They had that horrifying blowout to the Patriots, but I think they're going to redeem themselves.
Okay, well, we're going to be bumping heads again. I'm calling the Bengals here. The Bengals have also been on a big roll. Dalton and Green have been on fire. Plus, that was the duo that scored the game-winning touchdown against Atlanta last week. So, and also, sorry Bengals fans, praying for Tyler after he broke his ankle. That was a pretty bad injury. I watched that live and I was cringing. I was holding my ankle. That looked painful, but praying for him. Hopefully, speedy recovery. But I'm still calling the Bengals to win. I think they're going to win just because of respect for Tyler, and now they have that on their backs too.
I'm actually, now that you just brought that up, that was one thing that I did not get to see in that game. So I'm going to go ahead and, with all respect here at Hotline Media, we're putting our hearts out for that guy.
Yeah.
Next coming up is probably going to be in my opinion, one of the most interesting games of this week. It is one of the hottest rookie QBs right now, Patrick Mahomes, going up against Jacksonville's defense led by Jalen Ramsey. This is going to be...
This should be on everybody's watch list. This is going to be a great game. The Jacksonville defense has been struggling so far, but I think they're going to get a little better, and it's against Patrick Mahomes, the up-and-coming nice QB who's leading the league in touchdowns. Let me just say that. And Tyreek Hill has kind of been throwing some shade at Jalen Ramsey. I think he said, quoted, he wants to play one of the best cornerbacks in the league, and I think he's going to prove...
Jalen Ramsey is the best cornerback in the league, no doubt.
Okay. But Jalen Ramsey versus Tyreek, that's going to be a great matchup. This is going to be tough to call. I think I'm calling the Chiefs on this one.
All right, next we got, sadly, another snore fest, Chargers and Raiders. I'm just going to go ahead and just pick a winner out of the blue. I'm going to call Raiders, only because I'm a Derek Carr fan.
Okay.
Followed him in college. He was good.
Okay, I'm calling Chargers. We're bumping heads again. Yeah.
You're making it seem like I care. Jeez, man.
But I think Chargers got this. Phillip Rivers, good quarterback. Keenan Allen, good wide receiver. Raiders defense, not that good. Chargers.
All right, we're going to have to speed things up here a bit since...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know,
You're right. Oopsie.
Time schedule, people.
Oopsie.
All right, Vikings and Eagles. It's going to be a hard one, but you know what? I'm going to call Vikings, Delvin Cook, Kirk Cousins, Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen. Just an unstoppable offense. I'm calling Vikings.
Okay, unstoppable offense, huh? Dalvin Cook has averaged 2.7 yards a carry. So,
why you gotta make me feel bad?
Oh, yeah.
Our cameraman is a Vikings fan, for Pete's sake.
Well, I'm sorry, cameraman. I'm going against them. I'm calling the Eagles. It's Carson Wentz. He's a good quarterback. Second year good quarterback. And I mean their defense is
playoff redemption. For those of you who didn't catch that, our cameraman just said playoff redemption, and I agree with him. Good job, cameraman. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
You're alone on this one. Go home.
All right, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to laugh in your two's face when they lose.
Fair enough. All right. You know what? Speaking of which, how about we just go on to the next one? Los Angeles Rams and Seattle Seahawks. Ah. You guys are about to get pwned.
Yeah, I can't.
Burn!
I can't really say anything to that.
Burn!
Yeah, I saw that coming.
I'm sorry. We're just very proud of what we're doing here today. Besides, we really hate you guys.
Yeah, almost everybody does. I think I'm also going to call the Rams here. Yes, I am a Seattle fan, but like Jay said, he's a Packers fan. He's not going to be biased. I'm a Seattle fan. I'm not going to be biased. The Rams have just been on a tear. They're one of the 2 undefeated teams left. And Their cornerbacks have been nice. Their defensive line has been nice. Their safeties have been nice. The whole entire defense is just top 5 in the league right now. And Seattle's offense just does not really have the firepower to compete. They have Russell Wilson. That's about it, though. And I don't think their defense can stop Jared Goff at all. Calling the Rams.
All right, moving on to the next one. Cardinals and 49ers. Snarfest, especially since Jimmy G is out of it this week. I'm going to call Cardinals just because. Just reasons. I have no reasoning.
I actually don't really know. I don't really know. This game could go into overtime, being completely honest. I don't know who Jimmy G's backup is. The rookie, Josh Rosen, right? Josh Rosen's supposed to be starting for the Cardinals. I think I'm also going to call the Cardinals get their first win this season.
All right, then we got the Sunday night game, Cowboys and Texans. Good lineup looking back so far. J.J. Watt's been on a complete tear.
Yeah.
But I actually might have to go with the Cowboys because you have Dak Prescott and also Ezekiel Elliott. And you also have Cole Beasley, who's now kind of like the number one wide receiver since Des Bryant got released back in April.
That's true.
And J.J. Watt, honestly, he hasn't really been around for Prescott and Elliott's kind of upcoming reign. So he's going to be running into a bit of a challenge.
Okay. I'm calling the I don't really know. I'm calling the Texans. Deshaun Watson, he's good. DeAndre Hopkins, he's good. I mean, Dallas is decent this season. I would think that they're 1-2, right? Or 2-2?
Who?
Dallas. They're 2-2, right?
Yes, Dallas is 2-2.
Dallas is 2-2. I'm still calling the Texans got this. Dak Prescott is not elite yet. He's struggling this season. Even Ezekiel Elliott is kind of struggling a little bit this season, even though he did have a 200-yard game against the Lions last week. But I think I'm just calling the Texans. Their defense is better than the Cowboys.
All right, and then finally, we have the Monday night game, the Washington Redskins and the New Orleans Saints. This is actually going to be a good game, in my opinion.
Who made this schedule? Who wanted this game to be Monday night?
I don't know if this game shouldn't be a Monday night game, but if anything, I'm going to have to go with the Saints.
I'm also going to agree with that. The Saints got this.
Camera guy, give me some. Yeah.
Come on, we're running low on time here. We still got to go over week 4 stuff.
Yeah, week 4 we can cover later on.
I guess.
It won't take that long. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Saints only because, yes, on the Redskins, Alex Smith is on a tear. Adrian Peterson, surprisingly coming back, and
Adrian Peterson has turned back the clock this season. Oh my goodness.
He's showing what he was like with the Vikings. But, however, I don't think he's going to show what he can do against that Saints defense. And especially, what are the Redskins defense going to do against the Saints offense? How you have Drew Brees and then this Sean Hill guy who went undrafted last year. And he's becoming one of their best running backs, one of their best wide receivers,
serious?
One of their best quarterbacks.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Dude!
I think you're getting a little too out of hand here.
I am losing my mind! I cannot handle it.
Yeah, I think we noticed that. Saints are going to win just because Drew Brees, Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara,
Sean Hill, and the Raiders won't. And wow, the Redskins won't really have an answer.
Big factor for their successes.
Both of us are calling the Saints Monday night.
All right, I think that's pretty much it for NFL. So
Yeah, do you want to go over week 4 or no?
Or do you want to just have the people just do that on their own?
Well, I mean, if we wanted to be complete butt munches, then we can have them do it on their own. But you know what? Yes, I said butt munches. I'm trying to keep it PG. Leave me alone. But what we will go ahead and do is we will go ahead and post the scores down below.
Oh, yeah.
Also, so go ahead and, once again, guys, leave a comment, subscribe, leave a like. If you want us to do anything specific,
put it in the comments below.
Yeah, anything specific, put it in the comments.
And also put this week's predictions below, too. We want to know your thoughts on this week.
Yeah, not only that, but, say, like, for example, if there's an upset game, then that way we can give a shout-out to that specific person so we can roast on them.
Oh, just so we can roast on them.
Like, say, Like, if, for example, me and the cameraman, we picking the Vikings, you're picking the Eagles.
I don't think we should do that. But
Fine.
anyway, with shout outs, new subscribers still. If you subscribe, you will get shout out in next week's video. So subscribe and hit the notification bell to know when new content's coming out.